What's up, everyone, and welcome to Behind the Hawk.
Today, for our guests, we have Biotechnology here with us. If you guys can please introduce yourselves.
I'm Sage.
I'm Naima. Hey, y'all.
The basic rundown of this podcast, we're just going to be asking you guys some questions, and you guys will have an opportunity to ask us some questions so we can get to know each other more and get to know into our shops a little bit more, and then we'll ask questions about interactive work.
If you could explain biotech in simple terms, what would they be? You don't.
Yeah. I think biotech, what Sage said, there's really no simple way to explain what biotech is, but I'll try my best. Everything that has to do with life, right? So I'll give you like an example, something that's easier to understand. Sage's over here cackling. For an example, like the medical field, biotechnology has a lot to do with the medical field. Like, for an example, you guys know what atoms are? Anybody know what atoms?
Yeah.
So, right, biotechnology is the atoms of the medical field, right? So, like, it's simple, like being a nurse or like being a doctor, but biotechnology will, like, it's the chemistry of.
Do you guys mess with like forensic stuff too?
Yes, isn't that what we're doing right now? Forensics?
Like fingerprints and like blood
Yes,
stuff.
we do all of that stuff. So like, yeah, we do all of it. It's amazing.
It's a lot of like, we do a lot with pathogens and antigens, and we do a lot of diseases and how you can fix things like that. So some medical field jobs may be like, like even like cure for cancer could be an example of it. Mm-hmm. Anything like that.
Biotechnology, right? So it's life and then technology. You know what I mean? So like, it's a bigger picture.
It goes a lot like deeper into each and every field of it. Mm-hmm. And like each and every part rather than just like, like it's just life science.
Right, exactly. And I think personally, like I'm just gonna put this out there, like why I'm in biotech. I wanna be in the medical field. So I think biotechnology, like obviously, I'm not throwing shit out the system, y'all. love y'all, but like biotechnology opens a lot of opportunities, whether it may be criminal injustice, medical fields, working in a lab, like there's so much to the picture.
Wait, you can like work at a pharmacy too, like with the meds, like in the medicine too, right?
Yeah, and that too, like.
So like that could be a co-op. Like we're gonna get to co-op later, but like that could be one.
No, yeah, it is a co-op. We do go off. Seniors go off and do that.
For like the main co-op, it is like CVS or Walgreens because it's 17. Because you have to be 18 to work anywhere else. So you can't go out.
Yeah, because I know some people that are juniors and like one of them was looking for CVS for a co-op job to like refill medications and like do all that.
And that too is very like, it's great opportunity.
What was your first lab like?
I want to say, we started off with gels. Mm-hmm. Gels is, it has to do a lot with DNA, right? Mm-hmm. So, I'll use a really fun example I love to use. Gels are used for an example, You Are Not the Father. Who is the father? Y'all love that? What's her name? Judge Judy? I don't know. It's a great show, y'all. It's a great show.
Like you make an agarose gel and then you have different DNA samples. So like Naeem said, like who's the father, for example. Mm-hmm. It could be like you could see what DNA bands once around the gel match with it to see like what DNA. It's basically like a heredity test.
See if you have any like people in your like family tree.
Genes,
like,
exactly.
Genes.
You could see like what genes you have, right? We don't
relatives.
Exactly. What gene you fall into, what genes you carry. Thank you, Belle. Anyways,
our first lab was doing gels and like finding out DNA and like relatives
genes,
and
et
genes.
cetera. Yeah, learning how to read.
That is DNA really cool.
Letters. Yes, it is.
That is really cool. I have a really good question. What like lab tool like really makes you feel like a scientist? Like really makes you feel like
micropipette, I'd say.
I feel like micropipette is more, that's something you see very common. Like I'm like, okay, cool, great, I use that.
In like real like bio class, you be using the
literally, yes. I think at least for me, a few months. So like basically, it protects us. It protects us from breathing like really heavy chemicals. For example, bleach. Inhaling bleach is not great for your brain cells, but Yeah, so the fume hood, that's what it's called?
Yeah.
Hood fume? Fume
It's
hood?
like everything that goes in has to be sterile to make sure like nothing gets into it. So that's why it's so
Yeah.
big, so the air can like circulate.
Do you guys use like a sterilizer thing for like a machine that
Oh,
cleans
so
it?
for sterilizing, yes, ethanol is what, so basically, in other words, alcohol, right? We use that to sterilize. Another cool thing, see, there we go. I'm about to say it right now. Something that makes me, something I like to use, a tool that I like to use, it's like, what is that called? Bacteria plates? Bacteria?
Agar?
Agar. Agar? Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, but it's a place that you use to grow bacteria. And it's really cool. It's disgusting, but it's really cool.
Because you could see it grow.
You can see it grow.
And do you put it under the thing to look? Or what do you do?
Not necessarily. We haven't done that, but you can see, for an example, like things that we see today. Like, for an example, we saw E. coli, which was really cool. We got to like work with different bacteria. It was all really cool. I love using that. It makes me feel like, dang, I get to be doing this, like working with bacteria at school, like E. coli. Like E. coli is a big deal, y'all. So yeah, that's one of my favorites.
That's very cool.
Before coming to high school, did you even know what biotech was?
Yeah. I did like a couple camps with it, and I knew that's why I came here, was to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like working in a lab. It's just a lot of work. It's like every single day you get a lab, you have to write a conclusion, which is like half an essay. It's like terrible.
When I always knew, like in middle school, I always knew that I wanted to be in the medical field. I was wishy-washy about biotech. My mom suggested biotech. And I was wishy-washy because health assisting is a great opportunity too. So when I came into high school, I was like, oh, okay, great, like biotech. And then I fell in love with health assisting, and then, nope, it's not health assisting. So yeah, I knew I wanted to be in biotech. I knew what I was
As soon as you
looking into.
explored it, you're like, this is where I'm supposed to
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. No, this is like, like you have to have brains for this. Like,
I remember you were like very set on health assisting. Like,
yeah.
Because in the bus, you'd be like, oh, like I really want health assisting and everything. And then like when you didn't get it, but like you got like the next best thing, I feel like, because now it's like connected.
Exactly.
You know?
And just more opportunity. Like, I'm not saying health assisting doesn't have great opportunities. No hate at all. This is like, my own opinion. I think, at least for me, I know
Which you want to do in health
exactly.
The medical field is what biotech offers you.
Well, not necessarily. No, but I know biotech is the right path for me. You know what I mean?
You're like going towards the medical field, so you'll have
Exactly.
some experience for
yeah,
what you want
quite
to
a
do
lot
in
of
the
experience
future.
that you need in med school. Well, biotech is.
That's kind of like me with here, because I wanted Cosmo, but I like got the next best thing because marketing goes into everything.
Exactly.
So, like this will bring me towards like the business side of things. And
Absolutely.
stuff. And so then I can go into that.
Absolutely.
Was your mom happy when you got biotech?
She was, y'all, like Keisha girl, she was real happy. I was at the dermatologist bawling my eyes out when she broke the news. Yeah, we were literally like, we were talking to the lady who like checks you in, and she's like, Mama, I got the email.
Are you happy you're here?
No, absolutely. Like, I love everybody in my shop, everybody, there's never any beef, there's never, everybody loves everybody. So, obviously we all get through the hard times together. And I think that's what's beautiful about it too, because like, everybody gets through the hard times, everybody relates.
When I think about like from what my friends have told me, like I know Ari and like a few other people in your shop. They all like I feel like when I think of a friendship bond in a shop, I think of your shop because I feel like you guys are all like so tight and like comfort each other when like you guys are stressed.
Absolutely, and like we all look out for one another. Like, oh, you need enzymes? Here, I got you. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
It's like, oh, you need extra, like I have extra for you.
Exactly, anything. So I think our bond is really nice. Obviously, like the other day we had like group therapy. Don't know what that was for. Yeah, but like like we're all like we all want to make sure that we're okay. Like our teachers love us. Seniors hate us.
Don't love us.
Seniors don't really like us, but we love them. So.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself working in a lab after high school or like for co-op?
I'd say so, yeah. For a co-op, I'd like to be like in a biotechnology like company rather than just CVS, even though you do have to be 18. But that would be like halfway through senior year, so it wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, either something to do with medicine, which is what I really want to do after high school, or something like the radiology field. But even though, like we said earlier, like biotech would still help with anything in the medical field because it gives you kind of like an introduction to that without being in health assisting. So it's nice.
For me, absolutely not. No, I don't see myself in a lab. I don't see none of that. No. No, immediately I want to be in the medical field. Anything pediatric, I want to be a nurse practitioner. So, like, not necessarily a lab. No, I would literally die.
Well, for like co-op, would you like what would you do for co-op?
For a co-op, I'd love to be working out of what's an example? You know what a great co-op place would be? Boston Children's Hospital. Ooh, that's like my dream work. Like I want to be there. I always want to be there. No, for real.
wanna be there.
Always
That's
wanna be
my
there.
field trip.
Yes, literally my field trip. It's so interesting. There's all literally Boston Children's Hospital is like a big old hospital full of children. You know what I mean? I want to be around children. Guys, stop. Like, nah. But I think their work is beautiful. So anywhere around a hospital and pediatrics.
So, after like high school, out of here, what are you guys thinking of like, are you guys gonna go to college first, go to school for something like a little bit bigger into the medical field? Because I know you both want to be in the medical field, or are you guys just gonna go into like a job, like straight to work that you can get?
I'd say I 100% want to go to college. I want to get like far away from the state. I just want to go somewhere else.
Me too.
But yeah, I definitely want to go into the radiology technician field. So I think I'm going to go somewhere for medical and then maybe do a biotech job on the side while I'm in college, but definitely not just like straight into the workforce.
Obviously for what I want to do, it takes way much more than just what you learn in high school. So, I definitely would want to, obviously college, but I'm not trying to do extracurriculum, curriculum. Guys, not too much. But yeah, I want to go straight into medical field, get my degrees, this is then the third. And then
So
on the
you would
side,
go to school?
yeah. And then on the side, if that, CNA, something small, still in the field, obviously. But no, I don't want to be around labs, none of that. Yeah.
If you could invent something using biotechnology, what would it be?
Probably, I'd say a cure for more diseases because there's lots of things that are just uncured. Like, there's no way to fix them. You just have to live with it. What I want to do is I want to find a solution to that so that people can just live happier lives. Like, there's less things to worry about
That is
medically.
awesome. Yeah.
I definitely say the same with Sage. That's something I was going to say. If I were to ever invent something, would definitely be cures.
There has to be a solution to a problem.
Absolutely, always. There should be. So yeah, cancer. Cancer is something real ugly. So the whole bunch of diseases, HIV, AIDS, anything. You know what I mean? Something those are very common, and so it's common enough to be a really big problem, and so things like that, there's not really much of a cure. So. It'd be beautiful.
And I feel like if there's an issue and if it was created, there's a way to reverse it.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So I think out of anybody, I think you two could do that.
Right.
Have you ever messed up an experiment? And if you have, what has happened?
At least 10 times so far this year. Yesterday, for example, I did all the dilutions wrong with solutions. I had to restart my entire thing at the end of it. And then I made gels wrong. I've done countless things.
Yeah, for me, gels. Messing up gels is a big thing because making gels is such a process. You make the gel to load your samples. You get the samples. You have to load the samples. You have to wait 45 minutes at least to get it to where you want. And if you got the samples wrong, if you loaded the samples wrong, first off, there's no way to read it. You don't know what you're reading, and you could be totally off. So yeah, gel is definitely hard. There's been multiple times where I loaded the wrong things in wrong order. So we were trying to find out for an example, a dog's DNA, which dog falls into whatever breed or whatever. And so yeah, I got it all wrong. So yeah, so it was really great.
Mistakes come a long way, you know.
They do, especially in biotech.
Yeah.
Especially in biotech, and it's okay.
You to be better.
Absolutely.
To be successful.
Mistakes matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Adding to Naima's point, if you run the gel for like too long, like 40 instead of 30 minutes, for example, all your sample's just gone when you have to restart the entire thing because they can run off a gel entirely.
That seems so
if you leave
stressful.
too long.
It is. And like, at least somebody for like me, like, I'm very forgetful, very clumsy. So if I could do it, anybody could do it, y'all.
Yeah.
For real.
If she done it, y'all can do it.
literally.
Do you guys have any questions for us? I definitely think we could market biotech by going in there, especially when you guys are doing like a lab and showing them that biotech isn't just biology or like another science class or another science course or whatever. No, like we can we can show them that like you guys don't do more than just labs, but you guys are also working on like
Life and like more on
Exactly.
it's not just science. It's just like they're actually like in there, they're doing their labs, they were saying like they're doing the gel things, they're learning about bacteria, they're learning about all that stuff. So it's
in
not
real
just
world
like
things.
exactly.
Everyday
So it's
life.
not just things that you're gonna need for like if you want to be like a marine biologist or something.
Yeah.
Like, I think, like, we just learned right now, because I thought it was more of, like, a second science class. I think that, kind of going off of what she said, like, basically do what you guys did to us and just tell us that, like, this is, like, you guys could, like, if I were to do biotech, I'd be able to go in the medical field. It's not only, like, medicine. It's not only, like, all that stuff. It's actually really cool. It's forensics, things in the medical field, things in the biology field. Like, it ties into a lot of careers.
Down and taking time out of your biotechnology day. So we have a gift for y'all.
Oh,
Don't play.
wow.
Don't play.
Oh my, okay, give. Okay, marketing give. Yeah, no, I'm definitely grateful. I love a podcast, y'all. Like, I want to come back. I'll take this right off. Like,
Oh, we love having you guys.
I love it. I love it talking. As we all know, I literally could keep going.
And that's a wrap from Behind the Hawk, same school, new perspective.
Oh, y'all, mic drop. No.